Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with a Throwback Thursday review, Jesus Christ focus. This time a review of the Deluxe Delta Squad Megazord from my favorite Power Rangers series of all time, Power Rangers S.P.D. I'm missing the things that go in the tray of Delta Runner 3, which would be the gun and the sword blade, but I do have the gun from the Retrofire Megazord, which does fit in the hand of this, which I will review the Retrofire Megazords if I ever do get the chance, but yeah. And also, you may realize that these have been customized a little as I go through them, because since I didn't get the Deca Ranger Robo, I just needed to customize them with what I had, which was a silver paint pen, and I actually did a pretty good job with it. So let's get down, since I don't have the box, let's just go in order, starting with Delta Runner 1. Basically, based on a classic police cruiser. See, there's my customization on the tires. And this is what houses all the lights and sounds, and I had to paint that because the thing was rubbing off. Painted that, so yeah, I customized it. It was really tricky, but I pulled through at the last minute. Thank God for that. I think that might be a little bit bleached because I actually got two of these Megazords, and when I messed up on this one, I switched it out. And it might be a little bit bleached, I don't know. I can't tell. But yeah, this is what houses the electronics. I also painted that. We got some red plastic right here, the red translucent lights. Bottom, not much detail. This is where the battery compartment goes. So when we turn it on, and if you leave it alone for a few seconds, it will, wait for it. Do 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 do. Yeah, it will constantly make that noise if you leave it on, so best to leave it off when you're not playing with it. So, hit the button, you get the sirens flashing. I think I might need to change the batteries, even down there. And then, if it hits something... Whoa! Okay, that is understandable due to the vibrations, but really... So yeah, also it does have another feature where you can pull out the... My mom just set off the alarm in our house. Where you can pull out the grabber claws. So yeah. Alright, so enough of that. Then we have Delta Runner 2, which is based on a gyro helicopter, which all you need to do for that. This is when it's collapsed, but when it's not, just fold out the wings. That comes off very easily on mine. And there you have Delta Runner 2. It does have 3 wheels. First one folds in. So it does roll nicely. You do get the Gatling gun firing action down here and the little hook, even though it's supposed to be a magnetic hook, not an actual hook. But I guess they couldn't implement that. And of course I customized it with the silver around the front end, which that's not the cockpit this is. That's not the cockpit this is. And you'll realize they're each not only numbered by the numbers that they have, but the cockpit windows, the number of cockpit windows they have. There's 1, here's 2. It's kind of like the Omega Megazord from Lightspeed Rescue. This one actually turned out really well, the front section's right there. And you can take off these, and these will become the handcuffs, but you can also attach them to the sides. I do like the whole way the red and blue complement each other, but really, I don't know what it does, and quite frankly, we never seen it in the show. as far as the American version is concerned, because I haven't watched Deca Ranger in quite some time. And the episodes I did see, Deca Ranger Robo wasn't there enough. It was either Deca Wing Robo or something else, but oh well. I was watching too far into it. I almost said its Japanese name. I almost said Pad Trailer. Yeah, you got Pad Striker for the Japanese name, Pad Gyro. This is Deltarune 3, aka Pad Trailer. You do have the customized wheels right there. Customize the front end, even though I think it's fading away quite quickly. I even customized the top, as I did with this, for when it's all combined, so that it can look nice. So yeah, and of course this would be where you have the gun, but since I don't, I will have to substitute for the retro fire gun, which is actually bigger than the one it comes with, which actually looks pretty much cooler, because that thing was so puny. But it looks the same thing for whatever reason. It has a key loop here. So yeah, it would look something like that. It would kind of attack from here. So yeah, then you have Deltarune 4. Customized it the best I could. I messed up a little, but then I kind of took it to my advantage. That was already there. That I purposely did. It does have these little spotlights, which, if I had the blade, it would make a lot more sense for me to attach it here. But I don't, so it doesn't. So it's got wheels, which I could not paint those because I couldn't open this damn thing up. So it rolls. And this is based on an armored vehicle that can withstand anything, really. Last we have Deltarune 5, which is supposed to be a signaling truck or something like that, which means it would flip this out and there would be a bunch of signals like the guilty, the innocent, and then the clearing the traffic. But unlike the Japanese version, you don't get any cards, even though there's a slit right here for something. I guess I could print something out, but who knows. So let's combine this into the Delta Squad Megazord. I'm going to go ahead and kind of do it like they do in the show. Which would be, I'm trying to figure out which arm goes where first. Okay, good. What would happen in the show is, for whatever reason, these would be up. You know, it would kind of grab out its claws. You have to use your imagination, because there's nothing to grab onto, and quite frankly, it can't swing back to the position where they click in. But it would click 1, click 2, and then these would also fold out. And for later, they don't show this in the show, but you need to flip this panel out and pull out these tabs to stabilize the Megazord when you're done. Then what would happen is these would basically form the legs. You know, they kind of just have it like that. Hold that in, and then push that up. That would be out, and I guess the gun would be in here too. But if I can get it in here, that'd be nice. That's as best as I can do it. I will bump up the camera. What would happen is this would go like that. Whoa, don't detach, don't detach, don't detach. Go like that. Turn on the electronics because of this. Yeah. Put the arms up. Whoa, why did that disconnect? And fold the hands out, and you need to push this out in order to take the hand here out, because it won't let you do it. That thing in there, because you can see the whole peg. I don't know why this arm's loose all of a sudden. Thank you. But the fifth arm is, the pink arm is easy to get out. And then you clean it all up. I did customize that visor too, because Japanese version didn't have it for the life of it. Hit the button and we get the Delta Squad Megazord. Let's try that again. And then it does have an attack sound. We have the Delta Squad Megazord. This is one of my favorite Megazords of all time. Posability is as follows. You get classic rotation, and you can kick out if you want to, but the way it's connected might be a little hard to get through. Nothing interesting for back detailing, but it's pretty cool. And he does have some pretty cool secret hidden weapons. Let me turn that off. Like Gatling guns at his feet. And of course, he has the sword, which... Okay, one, I know it looks inappropriate, and two, it looks stupid without the blade. I really wish I could at least find the blade for that thing. But I do have the retro fire gun, which can fit in the hand actually quite well. I wasn't expecting the retro fire thing to fit in his hand, but it did. Which, to be honest, looks a hell of a lot better than his original gun. And I did paint the visor. Here's a little shot of the head. That visor was painted by me because that was just originally translucent with no color. And literally that is it for the Delta Squad Megazord. Is it worth it? You bet your ass it is. This is one of my favorite Megazords. I loved S.P.D. It was my first series as I ever watched. I love seeing this Megazord. This is the Megazord that I remember. Some people, yeah, of course they remember the very first Megazord, but this is the Megazord that I think of when somebody even mentions anything about a Megazord. This is the first thing that pops into mind, and for all the good reasons. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care. Freeze!